Hey,
There we are.
there we are. How's it going, Trev? Good morning.
Good. How are you?
Good. It's Wednesday.
It is halfway through the week.
Have you heard Saturday is supposed to be 62 degrees
Yeah.
and a little bit of rain, but not like a washout, so be able to go outside.
I don't really like that it's going to be 62 degrees in January.
I do. I'll take it. I'm gonna go out for a run.
Yeah.
Enjoy the weather. So yeah, and then but tomorrow's gonna be pretty cold. It's gonna be a high of like 30.
Oh yeah.
And then
I saw, and then wind chill is like
real low
3 or
wind chills
something.
tomorrow morning, and then really warm for the weekend.
Yeah.
So
it's weird. New England's weird.
New England is a weird place to live. That's why I can't wait to move to Phoenix. But that's down the road. A couple of interesting birthdays today.
Okay.
A diverse group of people. Today is Stephen Hawking's birthday.
Okay.
He was the theoretical astrophysicist. Had a really slow form of Lou Gehrig's disease. That's why he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
But he lived for a long time with it.
Yeah. He only passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, he was. I think he was in like his late 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
Which
diagnosed.
is a long time for that
Oh
disease.
yeah. I mean, poor Pete Frates just passed away.
passed
He was in
away,
like
yeah.
his mid-30s, I think.
Yes.
It was, several years that he had the disease, but Hawking's had it for decades.
Yeah.
And he
Very
had actually
interesting.
said that if it wasn't for that he never would have become as smart as he did, because where he was kind of forced to live inside his brain.
Yes.
He worked it, So I mean, I don't think I would have traded that kind of brain power for what he went through.
No, I know.
But amazing to, he took
Very
what,
smart man.
Yeah, he took what he had, took his circumstances and really made something of it. It's Robbie Krieger's birthday. He was the guitar player for the Doors, and Jim Morrison, and the Doors. Really good band from back in the day. Strange, interesting, weird, and I think he's still with us, but I'm not sure.
We'll have to check on that.
Pretty sure he's still alive. The thing I have, it only shows people their birthday. It doesn't say if they're still alive. Someone who is not still alive, sadly, is David Bowie. It's his birthday today, too. Born 1947.
Another weirder dude, like with his...
Wow, yeah, he's got some...
But he has some really good music.
Some really good music. I don't own, nobody owns albums, but back in my day, you went and you bought albums or CDs.
Yeah.
So I've got piles of CDs, but I don't own any Bowie CDs. But that's what I do like about Spotify, is it's like, I like that song, and you pick that song and that song and that song.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. So I do have I have Bowie on a couple of playlists, but I don't own any of his music.
Yeah. I love Spotify too.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. My all-time favorite band in the world, Rush. There was Rush News in the On This Day website
really?
that I go to. On this day in 1979, Rush is from Canada.
Okay.
Rush was named Canada's official ambassadors of music to the
wow.
world.
That's cool.
So yeah, oh God, amazing band,
Do you own
amazing.
any Rush albums?
I own every single Rush album.
Really?
Yes, I've seen. They don't tour anymore. They retired, which is a whole story in itself. But I saw every tour from 1987 on.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Every time they came, I'd see them at least once. Just amazing.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is they retired, which kills me. I would love to go see another concert, but the drummer was Neil Peart is his name, and he's considered like one of the best rock and roll drummers of all time. And he's like, you know what? I can't do this anymore at the level that I need to do it, so I'm done. As opposed to some
like
people.
good for him.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. As opposed to some people, which they just keep cashing in and making the money, and they can't perform or play at the level that they used to, and they just keep doing it for the money.
Yeah.
So I give him huge props for
Like
that.
he wanted to keep making good music.
Right, right. And he's like, I can't, like, he had tendonitis, and he
Yeah.
was a monster. If you take my class every once in a while, when you come in, I'll have like a Neil Peart drum solo playing or something, and it's just like, good God, just
Yeah.
incredible. And that's something that I worry about with Tom Brady. It's like, I hope that he goes out while he's still on top. Like,
Yeah.
like Brett Favre, he played too long. He
Oh, yeah,
became
Brett
kind of a
Favre played-
joke.
Yeah.
So, I hope Tom Brady takes that lesson and, go out on top. He certainly, if he retires this year, he didn't go out quite on top.
He go
but,
out with a pick six.
Yeah, go out with a pick six. Don't go out with a pick six. So that made me happy to see that. All right, history nerd stuff. On this day in 1918, President Wilson came out with his 14 points after World War
wow.
I. And it was like these 14 points are how we're going to get the world back in order, get it going again.
Yeah.
So he presented these 14 points, to, I believe it was to the League of Nations before the
Yes.
UN. And he, one of my favorite history quotes of all time, I forget his first name, but Clemenceau, the
Yes.
Prime Minister of
France.
France, got up and said, "Who is this man that comes before us with 14 points when God himself only had 10?
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. It's like talk about a put down. I mean,
Yeah.
that is one of the ultimate put downs
Yeah.
of all time. So that was kind of cool.
You know what is cool about these, like, on this day and whatever?
Yeah.
I wonder, like, years from now, people are going to be talking about, like, what's going on with Iran and everything
Yeah, on
right
this
now.
day in 2020, all hell broke loose. Yeah, so seemingly Iran fought back last night.
Yeah.
They fired like a dozen or so
Dozen.
missiles. A couple were duds.
Yeah.
No Americans or like coalition people were injured or killed,
As
so
of
that's
right
cool.
now.
As of right now. So now the question is, like, what's Trump
What's-
going to do?
yeah.
Is it going to be, we hit you, you tried
I mean,
to hit
he
us,
did tweet that
and then,
all was good, so.
yeah, so, hopefully, don't freak out too much about it. I remember when this happened, when I was in college, when the first Gulf War broke out.
Oh, really?
And my friends and I were like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
And, it was okay, and this will be okay.
I think the biggest fear right now is the nukes, because those are, like, the biggest.
Yeah, I don't think that's,
Yeah,
that's
I don't think
on
it's
the
gonna get
table
that
right
bad,
now.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't get that
If it
bad.
does, you won't be around to worry about it. So, yeah. The Jeopardy Tournament of Champions was, I went up to bed at like 9 o'clock ish, to get ready for bed last night, and it was still on. I'm like, what? I said to my wife, "Are you watching this on DVR?" She's like, "No, it's on." So I guess
Oh, wow.
it's a big deal. So Ken Jennings.
Ken Jennings.
I don't know if it's Jennings or Jennings, but Ken Jennings was like the all-time champion, won like $2 million or something. And then he was facing some other guy that nobody knows, and James Holzhauer, who was the guy who just won, went on this crazy winning streak, who's just always bet it all every time. So Jennings, they had two like games, and Jennings is ahead by $200.
Yeah.
Just beat him by that much.
That's insane.
So that's kind of cool. I don't know if they're doing it because of Trebek's illness. Kind of go out with a bang.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
probably.
Is he going to retire soon after
Yeah.
this? I don't know.
'Cause
But
he did a like ABC 2020 interview with Michael Strahan, and
yeah.
he said that he's leaving soon.
Yeah. So it's very sad. But again, somebody going out on top, hopefully. So we are done. We're going to throw it on over. Got a couple of announcements for you. Tomorrow's Thursday, so
is.
enjoy. We're almost there. So have a good day, everybody. See you soon.
Good morning, Wapple High School. I'm Ryan Piersack.
And I'm Morgan Navik.
Welcome to the Rebel Report. Today is Wednesday, January 8th. It is day 6, and we start with period 8. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Auditions for the WHS Winter Play, the comic melodrama Love Rides the Rails, will be held tomorrow afternoon in the auditorium. Auditions will begin at 2:50 p.m. and are open to any student. Everyone will be asked to fill out an online audition form prior to the start. If you would like the link in advance, please email Mr. D'Attilio. A reminder to NHS members that our January meeting will be today at 2 p.m. in the cafeteria. See you then. And the first meeting of the Special Effects Club will be in room number 1336 tomorrow at 2:15. All skill levels are welcome. Please contact Mr. Brasini for more information. And that's all for me. Over to Morgan with more announcements.
Thank you, Ryan. The Feminist Club will be meeting today between 2:05 and 3 in room 3136. The meeting was moved up one day. We hope to see you there. Math team members should pick up their Meet 3 rosters from Ms. Milne in room 2311 today. Any student with a transportation solution should let Ms. Milne know. This is a reminder that the Foreign Language Department is collecting fees for different language exams that will be given sometime in March. See your foreign language teacher for details.
That's all for the news, Wapelai.
Have a great day.